What's up, team? So my apologies. I'm trying to get my AirPods set up. There we go. What's up, Richard Speck? There we go. All right, I got these set up. That's good. I had to pair them with this laptop since I'm not used to using it. Let me make sure the sound works. These are Carol's AirPods. All right, sound works. All right, guys. What's up, Barius? Hey, what's up, Augustine? What's the word on crypto? I'm down 25K. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think crypto, we're just waiting for it to find a bottom. Hopefully I found it at 20K. Ooh, dude, it's cold over here, man. It's cold. Can y'all hear the music? Let me know if you can. You should be able to. Ooh, it's cold though, guys. I need a hoodie right now. In terms of stock gapping up, we've got like EBFM, AGRX, KZR. We got like Redbox that we're watching, Rev, a few other ones. Ooh, but it's cold, dude. It really is. Very cold. No music? Okay. There we go. Let me know if you can hear now. If you got anything else you want me to watch, let me know. We got KZR gapping up. We got AGRX. Ooh, it's cold, man. We've got AGRX. We've got TOUR, TOUR. We got KZR gapping up some. These all have catalysts. They're driven by some sort of catalyst. Johnny, used to the Texas heat. Bro, I'm not used to the Michigan cold, man. Because it's cold, dude. Like, this is not nice. Bro, this thing has 175 milligrams. I wanted a cold brew coffee. Oof. Man, I wasn't ready for how cold it was right now. How's the mic? How's the sound? Sound check. Sound good? Let me know. All right. I'm going to at least take a sip of this. It's got so much caffeine in just a baby can, though. Oh. That thing's gross. Ugh. I'm going to have to figure something else out. Whew. All right, so EVFM is still pushing up on All right, so EV. All right, so AGRX is gapping up. I'm looking up the catalyst for AGRX here. See what the catalyst actually is. All right, so EVFM is just contraceptive sympathy. AGRX is the same thing. All right, so another gappers. All right, anything else? I see Tour, I see KZR. Ooh, it's cold, man. I'm gonna have to go get a sweater, bro. This is cold. I wasn't ready for this. Summertime here. This TRO. IFRX. SPY is currently around 390s, I believe, right? Here's the SPY. 390.50s. All right, guys. $82 right now. Honestly, Jason, that sounds nice compared to what I'm dealing with. It's cold. Oh man, I have to go get a hoodie or some sort. Hey, nice, Richard. Hey, what's up, James? What's up, DS? What's up, Daniel? 62 here in Maine right now, loving it. Let's see if it picks up. Yeah, so it's 49 degrees where I'm at. 49 degrees right now. So I'm just not ready for it. I'm gonna have to go pick up a sweater or something. Hey, what's up, Chris Hunt? What's up, Hammer? Is Walmart the only retail store that can challenge Amazon? Yes. But it's not really a challenge because I think they're two different niches. EVFM pushing up to 120s. Look at this. 126s. Look at the volume surge for EVFM. How's it going? What's up, George? But look at EVFM's volume surge here. Wow. EVFOM reaches an agreement with one of the largest pharmacy benefit managers in the US for access to Phexi. And so here's the catalyst. Deal with another. So here's the catalyst right here for EVFM, if you're wondering why it's gapping up big this morning. All right, guys. So EVFM is at 140s. Yeah, BT hoodie, maybe, bro. Do you see about the news about Disney reopening in Shanghai? I do have a beginner trading hoodie. And you can also buy a BT hoodie if you guys want one. I don't know if you guys know this, but you could buy a BT hoodie if you want one. Let me save this so that I can use this. Get my link here. There we go. All right, guys. So I'm drinking the coffee, but it's terrible. Is the novelty of Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats starting to fade? I don't think it's. I don't know. We're gonna buy EVFM here if I can. We gotta wait. All right, so once we can, we're going to buy EVFM. Problem is we got to wait 8 minutes on TOS to buy in pre-market, so we're not going to be able to. AGRX just dipped down to TOR's at 70 cents. We can look at why TOR's moving, TOUR. John, I deserve coffee. John, I deserve good coffee in the morning. Yeah, I was looking up whether they actually have TikTok traders. Are there a bunch of traders on TikTok? Should that be a market that I attack? You know, let me know. Nike will bury the cause. How did Nike do yesterday, man? I almost covered the earnings call, but we stopped. POWWJAGX. JAGX not really gapping any. PAL's not really gapping either. I wouldn't mind buying EVFM if I could. Affirmations. I dislike paying extra for delivery for cold food. Yeah, I mean, I think they'll do improvements as time goes on. I truly do. I think that box started to pop up on your YouTube live feed to join a 1-month trial. Is that normal? Just making sure it's not a fugazi of some sort. It ain't mine. I don't have a 1-month trial. You know? Membership at red. Can you take a picture of it and send it to me, DS? Because that ain't mine. You guys know me. I really don't sell anything. I don't have any intention to. IFRX gapping up some. IFRX is at 130s. Yeah, I use Benzinga. I use TD Ameritrade. I use a bunch of different stuff. I don't know. I think it depends on. I think that over time, the technology with stuff like Uber Eats will be more useful, and I think that people are still going to use Uber Eats, but I think that the companies that are sending food are going to get better at it, and so I think that they're going to send it. Maybe they'll have like some ideas just off the bat, or they could have a heater in place, kind of like pizzas do, where they do a little bit better about giving food. Because I mean, if you're going to buy it from a niche food place that's kind of obscure, that doesn't have the infrastructure to really ship it that way, it's probably going to be cold by the time it gets to you, you know. But I'm sure there's some other places that are able to basically get it done and not, you know, you know what I mean. Other places are able to do it and put heaters in or whatever they need to do. To be completely real, I don't order it that much. I don't order Uber Eats that much at all, you know. Like if I go get food, I just drive and pick it up. I don't order it myself. I don't have some dude ship it to me, you know. And I understand the use for it because, you know, I understand it for sure. But to be honest, the margins just aren't good enough. I've done it on occasion, like Mother's Day or Carol's birthday or wherever. Last year, I ordered her some donuts and stuff, but like the margins, paying double my food just to have it delivered, it just seems wasteful. But I don't know. I've never so I'm not the person to ask that. I don't have the most experience there. VRM gonna break out of a bull flag. Short squeeze is inevitable. Are you a real person? Say something else, Ariana. Say something else because the last like 3 or 4 days, I've had a lot of people in here talking about VRM, and while it is moving some, it has a pretty small range, most likely because the float is large, is what I'm assuming. What's the float of VRM? Vroom. But the point is, I've had a bunch of people show up talking about Vroom, and they don't really say anything else. They say something positive, like Vroom's going to go up today, and then I just never see anything else. So if you're real, let me know. I also didn't even see a catalyst. Here's the thing, June 23rd, no catalyst for Vroom. So it didn't even really have a reason to be up, which makes me even more suspicious. Okay, there you go, Ariana. Thank you. Okay, so you're not a bot. My apologies. I appreciate it. They have 5.5 million shares of the $2 call strike. Hey, I mean, like I said, it's moving some, you know. So I mean, maybe people are calling out Vroom just because it's moving. It's up to 180s yesterday. Today it's at 170. You know, if we look at a 20-day chart, it does look pretty good. It's up big percentages, you know, since the 10th or 11th, 13th. It's up about 70%, which is great. You know, it's up from about $1 to $1.70. So that's great. It's at the top of the gamma squeeze and short squeeze list. Got you. Okay. Well, hey, do you then? We're watching it. I mean, we'll watch it. Hmm. All right, so I want to scout some EVFM. If it's an employee-owned business like some here in Maine, I can see how a CEO can get the boot. One good trade, master, spy, and Q, master, one good trade. Honestly, that's what I do, man. Like, listen, I watch penny stocks, and sometimes I'll trade them as well. But, like, if you guys really know me, I've been trading the spy and Q for 2-3 years now. And, like, I've noticed, something I have noticed is, like, in the last 6 months, everybody's starting to trade the spy and Q. And it's like, guys, you realize I've been trading this for, like, 3 years now, maybe longer than that. Is because the SPY and Q are incredibly profitable, you know? And so now everybody else is coming out trying to tell you how to trade the SPY and Q when it's like, dude, they've been trading the SPY and Q for like 6 months. You can go back and watch some of these YouTubers' history on YouTube and see how often they talk about the SPY or the Q or the E-mini or whatever they trade, right? We've been trading it for years. And the reason we've been trading it is because it's profitable. It makes money to trade it. The SPY and Q, as long as you can have some rules in place to where you can get past the choppy days, which are inevitable, you're going to have choppy days. As long as you can build some type of system in place to avoid those type of choppy days and then capitalize on the volatile days, then the SPY and Q are money-making machines, man. They really are. You know, these are all just the S&P 500 for the most part, except for the Q. Q is a little bit more tech driven, and so sometimes you can see like the Q lead the SPY, and sometimes the SPY leads the Q, depending on whether tech is leading or lagging a little bit. But yeah, point is, SPY is profitable, at least for a lot of traders. Yeah, EVFM still up to 135s. Y'all hang back, guys. I gotta go. We trade options again. I can trade options. It just depends. Yeah, guys, here, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something. I'll be right back. Let me make sure it'll let me trade today. John, it's for funding. What is? Yeah, so I'll be right back, guys. Oh, I know why. Okay. Okay, good. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a hoodie or a sweater of some sort, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Man, it is cold over here, bro. Whew. Oh my gosh, man. It is really, really, really cold. I'm just not used to it. All right. Whew. It is cold. Yeah, sorry guys. Okay. If you start a company, what's the point of going public when the shareholders are the ones with real power? Well, the point of going public is simple, and this is the obvious truth. In going public is the reason to go public is growth and money. You know, going public, you're going to make far more money than private companies on average. If the IPO and the offerings are successful, then you'll make far more money as a public company than you will private, unless in some specific unique situations, which are there, they do happen. But most of the time, a company's going public because it's profitable for them to do so. You know, there's a reason Facebook and Amazon and all these different companies go public as fast as they can, as long as the company's ready, because they make so much more money. It's also growth potential. You know, with that money comes growth, you know, because when you have more money, you can expand and develop. And so, you know, the reason to go public is simple. It's financial, you know. I mean, Chris, just remember, guys. Oh man, I don't even know what to say about that. I have over. Yeah, probably for the best that you don't promote that, Chris. The 240 things. And it's all good, but yeah, just I gotta just make sure people aren't getting scammed, you know. KZR over 1050s here. EVFM still running. I'm in Michigan right now. Oh man, it is honestly very cold. I'm not ready for it. But man, EVFM breaking highs is at 150s. All right, guys. So EVFM testing 150s. We do have KZR bouncing up here. Anything else moving that you guys like? Yeah, it's cold. Michigan's where I live at. What brings you so far north, homie? Mother-in-law is up here right now. If you want to message me, I'll tell you where I am. But hey, what's up, Swervin? Hey, good morning, man. Meta, known as Facebook, lost a whopping 232 billion, the biggest ever suffered by a U.S. company in a 24-hour period. By the end of April, it had lost another fifth of its value. Oh, thank you, Pawn. I didn't even realize. I always forget to monetize. One thing I truly noticed, though, is that, feel me? I don't want to be that guy, but your mic sounds a bit off to me. Let me make sure it's my real mic. Oh, my bad, guys. That should be noticeably better. I'm sorry. That was for whatever reason, my webcam mic was the one that's working. This should be way, way better, guys. Way, way better. Thank you for letting me know. Who said that? Oh, Swervin. Thank you, brother. Yeah, this should be way better. This is a much better mic now. Hey, what's up, Richard? Hey, what's up, Kyle? James, time of the year, the cherry trees. Hey, bro, that's what we're doing down here, man. We're going to cherry farms. We went to a strawberry farm the other day and got to pick wild strawberries. You saw normal now? Yeah, man. EVFM, woo, yeah, EVFM pumping up. We could buy this too. Like I said, I don't mind buying this dip. I wanted to buy this dip here, but for whatever reason, TOS doesn't let you trade that early, so it's like I get a worse fill. I get 50 shares here, maybe 100 actually. I don't know why I just bought 10 shares 10 times. You're lucky I don't have the PDT rule. If I had the PDT rule, by the fourth buy, my account would have been frozen. Also, for those that say that I trade paper or whatever, I don't think I can buy in pre-market like this. So, I mean, a few things are clear. Number one, this ain't paper. And number two, I at least have 25K, because if not, I'd be restricted by the PDT rule in that situation. Just for buying 10 shares 10 times accidentally here. All right, so we're getting another pop-up. Still kind of mad, but I'll cover here just because I didn't really get the entry. Like I said, I wanted 140s. I would have been making a lot more if I got filled where I wanted to. What happened to the library? I'm not home right now, man. I'm on vacation, kind of. I'm visiting in-laws right now in Michigan. And so we are not home as at the time. We're going to add to this dip, I guess. All right, we're going to buy this another 25 shares. We're going to get back in another 100 shares now. Use the cushion we have to hopefully take the swing. Yeah, I heard about the Vince McMahon stuff. What site are you using to buy stocks? When I'm using Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade. We also might buy the SPY a little bit this morning. Here's AGRX. Tour is still moving some. We might try to trade the SPY's volatility. We're going to buy. What the heck is this? There we go. Oh, we're going to buy 25 shares or so here. Should have bought 24. We're actually going to sell one. All right, now we have 25 shares. Let's see if we get a pop up on EBFM. Hey, what's up, Sean? I don't know. I'm really just buying little pullbacks in EBFM. Looks like some momentum's there. And I'll take profit pretty quickly if we start to get into profit. I'm also in the SPY. Let's see if we can ride that thing up. Opt in for the chance to get a beginner trading 1-month gift membership and access to exclusive perks. Gifts? Maybe that's something I have to allow here. But yeah, that looks like it's YouTube DS. Just to give you a heads up, brother. Sorry. I forgot to respond to you. That looks like it's YouTube. I probably have to allow it in some way. Let me see. Let me try to go to settings here. Permissions, community. All right, guys, so we're in EVFM. We're in the SPY too. Just gotta figure out where. The problem is it's kind of hard to see. All right, guys, so we're still in EVFM. We're going to see if it bounces. We also bought the dip in the SPY. We might also add a little bit more here if we keep on dipping. And then look to see if we can attack like a VWAP bounce or something like that. I'm trying to see where the GIF thing is. There's got to be some way for me to allow GIFs. And so we're up in EVFM small. Where's the features? All right, guys, so we're getting a pretty big dip on EVFM. We'll see if it holds. I'm trying to figure out where I even add the GIFs part, you know? All right, getting a pretty big dip. We're almost break even now. I might add to this a little bit more. See if we can attack the upward range. We're back in with 100 shares, and we'll see what happens. We're just kind of poking around. Go to video analytics. Let's see if there's a place for me to add GIFs or something like that. All right, so we're bouncing a little bit here. Anyways, all right, we're back up there. Okay, so it says viewers have to opt in to be eligible to receive GIFs on a channel. During the beta, users can opt in by clicking allow GIFs when prompted. Gifted channel memberships can be purchased on desktop during a creator's live stream. Click the money button next to the live chat to purchase gift memberships on live streams. Viewers have to opt in to be eligible to receive gifts on a channel. All right, so I can gift you memberships. That's cool. Y'all do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. And yeah, let's keep growing. Yeah. Yeah, you can accept gifts. It just means that I don't know. It means either you can send gifts, but it's not a scam. I'll say that. You know.
All right, guys, so we are in EVFM here. We're also going to add a little bit to our SPY trade. So we're at 35 shares. We're at 100 shares of EVFM. And ideally, we're just looking for it to hold support here right around the VWAP in 136. And we're looking for the SPY to rebound here. And if we don't, we don't. That's all good. KZR still trying to move up. AGRX is still up there as well. Gus Phillips, what's up, man? Yeah, all good, DS. Hey, thanks for bringing it to my attention. Will Sean Payton end up coaching the Cowboys? Oof, I don't know. Have you went over the EVFM news? Yeah, we went over EVFM. They reached an agreement with one of the largest pharmacy benefit managers in the U.S. for access to their Phexi. EVFM is a contraceptive stock that is up after the Roe Wade overturn decision. And that's kind of what's going on. CMMB. Yeah, Redbox. We're watching Redbox. Here's Rev. We're watching Rev. AMC kind of ran. Should I buy Nike here? Totally oversold. Good morning. I'm new to the SPY. Why did you buy it here? Well, I'm just kind of buying the small little dip, looking to attack the trend that we've had so far in the market with this one. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's very small size relative to what I usually do, and the volatility is low also. And so we bought it just because it was cheap, and, you know, we'll see if we bounce here, and if not, all good. We're just kind of poking around like we do free. All right, so we're getting a little bit of a drop here in EVFM. Again, I don't mind letting it test. Justifiable risk, I guess. Yeah, AMC looks good. Peyton should have definitely left the Cowboys, man. Are there any casinos by me? Oh, it's still on EVFM, still in SPY. SPY starting to come back a little bit. AMC's up to 14.19. So, I mean, AMC's moving. Yeah, KZR popping up big too. I'm trying to give EVFM a little bit of time to see if it comes back. So far, we're in about 35 shares of the SPY, 100 shares of EVFM. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few casinos close to me, to be honest. I mean, there's some drives. They're not close, but they look like fun. Who won the games last night? Orioles, the Angels, the Rockies, the Rangers, the Twins, the Cardinals. The Blue Jays, Yankees, man, the Yankees are good this year, bro. Yankees are just good. Today we got Astros, Mets. Mets need DeGrom back. All right, so we're slightly green now in EVFM. AGRX is up to 169s. We're slightly green here, though. KZR is still popping up as well. Again, if we look at the SPY itself, SPY's at 390.80 here, so we're down a little bit on this one also. We're not going to hold this one forever. We'll let it test like 75 or so and then cut it if it does, and all good if it does. EVFM, we're about break even too. You have better odds scalping than in the casino. Besides, you have to breathe all that smoke when you go inside one. Honestly, I make money playing poker, bro. What I'm trying to say is poker has very good odds, for me at least. I'm not even trying to brag, but like I've played poker now for like 7 years. It's one of my favorite games in the world, and the edge I have in poker I think is big. And so I'd love to just go play poker. TOUR, yeah, AGRX dipped all the way down to 160s here. TOUR back over VWAP at 76 cents. Roulette's different though. Roulette, there's a huge edge for the house. Poker's different because poker, you're not playing against the house. Poker, you're playing against other poker players. A lot of the time, they might be a little inebriated, and so they're going to be a little bit easier to capitalize on in poker. And finding players like that's pretty easy, and then just staying disciplined. It's very easy to make money. Now there's variance just like anything, but I like poker. Anyone looking into Ivanhoe IPO today? Yeah, I heard about that, man. Yeah, the symbol is IE, right? The Ivanhoe IPO. I was thinking about covering that one on the show too. When's the IPO supposed to happen though? When's it supposed to go live? All right, so we're green in both of these now. SPY, we're green in EVFM. Yeah, AMC's flying. Yeah, inside bets on roulette can wipe you out. All right, guys. So the SPY just absolutely ripped here. Just huge rip for the SPY. Wow. We're going to take some off. You love to see it. We got 15 shares left. We'll actually sell another 5 here. But a beautiful bounce, and you can see we established a risk level, and then we stuck to that risk level. And so beautiful rip on the SPY. We'll mostly take all that off, keep the profit we have so far. But the SPY just got a really nice rip up to 391s. 391s. We'll see if it continues. I went to the comments on Weibo, and there were a lot because Kramer said not to buy. Yeah, and now everybody's buying. Kramer might need to understand that people go against him so much. right, so we're green in all of these. I was looking at the Ivanhoe thing, but it's all right. All right, so we're still green in all of these, basically. We might cut the SPY and then rebuy on the dip here. We're watching EVFM. Big dip will be fine. Tor is up there. We still got KZR up there. AXSM was up a little bit earlier and then fell. And then we still have AGRX at 170, so trying to come back a little bit there as well here. Yeah, we'll see about Ivanhoe. We'll cover it. Yeah, KZR, we do have this little top here at 1090s, but we just broke over that. So we'll see if that continues as well. All right, guys. So we're not going to hold this one forever either. I don't mind letting it sit. I think you know, it's not bad from it's not bad. It's holding over VWAP. It's at 140s right now. SPY still looks strong. KZR still ramping up too. So if we can get a little pop at 140s here, we do have a nice established risk level that will hopefully sustain and hold. KZR is up to 1090s now, 1090s, which is kind of crazy. KZR still popping up here. Again, the other one we're looking at right now is Tor, TOUR, which is starting to ramp up to that 76.5 cents. So that looks good. KZR is at 1090s. We do have EVFM that's still pretty much sitting close to where we wanted it to. So as long as we hold over that VWAP area, we're good for EVFM, and we'll continue to hold it. It's all good. And we'll let it sit. We're slightly green. We got KZR at 1090s. We might buy a little bit in the morning too. HUSA rip. KZR up there, Tor. HUSA is up some, but the volume's light, so I wouldn't really call it a rip yet. All right, so we're grading it on EVFM, but man, look at KZR fly up. It's at 1120s here, 1120s. Wow, that's big. Good volume too. It's got about 100,000 shares traded per minute. All right, so EVFM, we're still doing pretty solid. At 146 now. We'll allow this one to continue up. Tor is actually pulling back to around 75. KZR is up. We also have, again, AGRX and stuff like that, which is at 160s right now, trying to come back some. Let me know if you guys see anything else that moves. Hey, what's up, Beach? Hey, good morning, man. Yeah, AMC flying. Yeah, if we look at AMC, there goes EVFM. You love to see it. We'll let this try to work. And we're going to cut that. Hold 50 shares left. Let this really ride. How are you viewing shares traded per minute? Well, you just look at these right here. So you can see this is 300,000 shares traded per minute. This is 860,000 shares traded per minute, so forth and so on. So this is a 1 minute chart. So every volume bar is a minute as well. And so, kind of helps us judge shares traded per minute. And again, we're watching AMC as well here. AMC is making big moves today. All right, guys. So we are still up in EVFM. Still up in EVFM. All right, guys. So Tor is still pulling back some here. So we do have Tor pulling back. In EVFM, do y'all think AMC is going to bounce here? I mean, I think it could. All right, so AMC is at 1420s here. We're still watching EVFM. It's at 150s. So we're just kind of looking around at everything. I'm trying to find some edge. you know. All right, starting to get another push up in EVFM, so that's nice. We're green today. We haven't had really many losing trades in pre-market. So kind of trying to be patient here and wait for stuff to look good. We will show SPYs 39,000 traded in pre-TOS 230. Bank stocks today for sure. Does AMC have good volume to you? Yeah, AMC has pretty solid volume. At least yesterday. This morning it's a little bit light, but yesterday AMC's volume was solid. It's definitely good enough, I think. Sheesh, man. All right, so I like this trading in your mom's basement. Hey, bro, it's pretty close. It's my mother-in-law's home, but I mean, it's kind of their sunroom, so it's kind of like their basement. So if there's any time to make fun of me for trading in my mom's basement, now's the time, guys. Now's the time. But yeah, AMC up to 1420s. EVFM is at 150s. Yeah, if there's any time to poke fun for me in my mom's basement, pretty close now. Not quite my mom's basement, but it's similar. And EVFM bounced exactly where we wanted it to, so I'm really happy that trade worked out. EVFM still surging up. We do have Tor here. Tor. Let me know if y'all can hear the music well. Hey, what about KZR, guys? Here's KZR. KZR's been ramping up too. It's at 1090s. So we'll see if it holds that. Tor dipping below that's the VWAP area. How lovely. All right, guys. So EVFM did dip a little bit. It's at 146s. I don't know what this one's really going to do. We're trying to be patient with it, but small size doesn't really matter too much. AMC still pushing up. It's at 1430s. We do have KZR at 1107s, holding over that $11 level. And again, who knows what this one will do. We'll see if it actually holds. Chat, what are you guys watching today? Let me do a poll. More cowbell. Porch store. Hey, what's up, Keith? You read basement but not answer about Mullen. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to see every single message. It just depends on when I look at it, bro. You know, you can ask again for whatever it is. If you're asking about Mullen, what's your question about Mullen? All right, so here's Mullen. Yeah, I mean, Mullen's looking pretty slow. There's just not much going on with it today, bro. Very boring, kind of dull day. Gapping down technically in pre. For Mullen, it's at 129s right now. Yeah, what about Mullen? Yeah, Mullen's just very slow. There's just nothing really going on for it, unfortunately. Maybe it wakes back up in a little while, but again, the float is pretty large and Mullen's range is pretty small. And so, we'll wait for it, but who knows what it'll do. It could run. It might also just fail. Tour, TOUR, did bounce. So Tour bounced. It's at 75 cents again. So that's good. I'm watching VRM at $2. There's 63,000 options that go into there. Yeah, VRM is interesting for sure. A lot of people talking about VRM. VRM is at 165s right now. Forward pumping, AMC pop. Yeah, AMC's been running, Still a little bit tempted to buy KZR here. I guess I will. What's the range? This is a big range, and so I think we can only buy like 15 shares maybe. All right, we're in this one too. So we're in KZR now. We got Tour at 73.5 cents. VRM is at 165s. And then again, we've got AMC that's just ramping up big today. It's at 1430s. Big day yesterday for AMC as well here. So yeah, we'll see. Computer's starting to sound like a rocket ship. GameStop might follow AMC. What do you think of Robinhood? I think Robinhood's interesting, but like, who knows what Robinhood's going to do. I think Robinhood, there's too many vulnerabilities there for it. Long term, I think people just don't use it that much anymore. There's a lot of other free zero commission brokers out there currently. So people just don't need to use Robinhood. And so I think that's kind of hurting their market space, their market share. And again, in the end, it's just one of those companies that I don't know if I necessarily trust extremely well. Yeah, we'll see. But again, I just don't know if I trust it. EVFM dipping now. All right, guys. So KZR bounced a little bit here. We do have VRM pulling back to 165. AMC is still at 1830s, 1840s here. Yeah. Hey, you know me. Hit the like button. Hey, thank you, Emmanuel. WEJO, WeHo, and Ford collaboration. Yeah, look at WEHO. It's popping up some. We'll find the catalyst for this. So WeHo and Ford Bond are going to enable end-to-end insurance offerings. WeHo Group announces a collaboration with Ford to leverage connected vehicles across Europe to enable end-to-end insurance offerings, which gives the company access to personalized connected vehicle data for Ford across the continent. It's a big deal for WeHo and Ford. We post this to Twitter, and so if you guys want more, All right, guys, we're still in EVFM, and I mean, it's kind of dipping back down some. We've got some profit on it already. I could add some more to it if I want to, but I think I'll just wait. AMC dipping down to 1430s. WeHo at 150s right now on the Ford deal. And so, yeah, we'll see if it continues. Hey, what's up, Rick? Hey, thanks, man. I do believe it's garbage night. Yes. What's today? Is today Wednesday? Oh, yeah, my mom needs to take the trash out. Yeah. All right, so my mom sleeps in. So I mean, we'll wait. Here's KZR. Here's WeHo. When does Powell speak tomorrow? Oh wait, it's Tuesday. My bad. So it's not trash day. So I'll have to tell my mom tomorrow. So we got time. Thank you guys. Plan for retail traders buying Hood now is the potential for acquisition. At least that was my plan. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I dislike Hood. I'm just skeptical long term. You know, I think that Robinhood. Here's the thing: what does Robinhood really have going for it in terms of stock traders? Serious, genuine question. What does Robinhood really have going for it in terms of stock traders? Not much. It doesn't really have that much going for it. Other brokers have zero commissions. Other brokers have better charting, have a better platform. Like, what is Robinhood's? Like, why would people go to Robinhood? I guess is what I'm asking here. You know, that's the only thing with it. That's the hard sell of Robinhood. Is like, what's bringing people to Robinhood aside from free stock promotions? And I don't see much. You know, I think Webull is just better than Robinhood in almost every facet, in my opinion. You know. WeHo's trying. We also have KZR up there. WeHo's pulling back. Again, we're still watching EVFM, which is still green today. AGRX 170s. Right, so we're green again for KZR. All right, so we're green a little bit. We have AGRX that, again, moved a lot yesterday. If we look at yesterday's gap, it was there. And then it's gapping up again today after it still didn't do much during actual market hours yesterday. So you can see, like, yesterday, AGRX gapped up big. And I believe it's a contraceptive stock. Maybe I could just be wrong. But it gapped up yesterday, basically didn't do much during market hours, and then kind of pulled back down some during hours, and then it gapped back up this morning. So again, let me know what you guys like. Tomorrow, massive move up or down. Pieces on Robinhood is the brand. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get Robinhood's a brand, but I think what people that are, again, I mean, I understand the argument. I do. I truly do understand the argument. But like the problem with it is really, the problem with Robinhood is really it doesn't have anything that's truly going for it outside of the brand. You know, is that outside of the brand, it doesn't really have anything that's truly going for it. You know, no real world use, I guess is the best way to describe it. You know, like what's going to bring people to Robinhood? I don't think much. Good options trading, I guess. The options trading is pretty solid on Robinhood, but that's the only thing that I could think of right now that is truly like good. You know. It's also a brand that people hate after the AMC GameStop fiasco last year when they halted buying and not selling on the stocks. Halted buying and not selling. A lot of traders turned on Robinhood. Robinhood used to be a huge name that a lot of people, you know, got hyped about. You know, Robinhood used to be a big name that a lot of people were super excited about. People would include it in their title and YouTube and all that stuff. But over time, man, people turned on Robinhood, and understandably so. Robinhood halted trading on some of these stocks. And so, you know, it is what it is. All right, so EVFM pushing up some. We're still looking at AGRX here. All right, so EVFM still popping up. KZR, we're still roughly flat, like pretty close to break even here. AGRX testing VWAP now, so AGRX is starting to fly back up, and that's good. We'll see if it actually gets back up there. We're still in EVFM. AMC at 1430s. Anything else that you guys want me to watch, let me know. Robinhood benefited from the GameStop squeeze being in news everywhere and new traders rushing in the market, followed by AMC squeeze shortly after. But as new traders quit coming in, they fell sharply. Yeah. I like Webull. Webull's dope. And listen, I understand that it wasn't just Robinhood. Like, this was a lot of big platforms that actually halted buying and selling on some of these stocks. This was a lot of big brands. Like, I think Webull did it. TD Ameritrade, I think, did it. There's a lot of brands ultimately did that. You know, a lot of brands ultimately did it. And yeah. All right, so we're pulling back some. WeHo. More people should be. Yeah, man. Almost want to pay a commission. I don't want to pay commission, man. Having zero commission is a huge edge that a lot of people don't take. You know, that a lot of people take for granted. You know, it's really easy for people that don't actively trade to say, yeah, get rid of PFOF. But the truth is, I've been around before PFOF, and, you know, it was very expensive to day trade. Very expensive. Robinhood simplicity of the app. Yeah, for sure, Winona. I get that for sure. Definitely one of their selling points is simplicity. And I think their options trading feeds right into that. I think their options trading makes it even better. AMC drop. Yeah, AMC's down to 1420s. It's still not like a crazy bad drop or anything. KZR, man, we bought a few shares of this, and it just hasn't done anything yet. I mean, I guess we'll hold it. Again, AGRI is testing. Anything else that gapped up big that I'm not seeing? Guys, is anybody anything else that gapped up big that I'm not seeing? All right, guys. So EBFM, we're still in this. KZM, AGRX is starting to test. It's at 180s right now. We'll see if that holds. Just trading on the beach today. Going to be nice. I think I had around 5,000 in commissions. What's your platform, Craig? What platform are you using, bro? Yeah, nope. Seems slow. Yeah, it's definitely slower. We got some stuff. AGRX starting to creep back up here. It's at 180s. You know, that doesn't look terrible. We got AMC up there too. But yeah. And then we also have. Ooh, it's cold. Sassy. Hey, baby. 57. Yeah. Yeah, it might be nice. Yeah, a little warm. All right, so EBFM is starting to dip down. Finally, we got a move in KZM here. Finally, man. I don't know what I want to do with this per se, but I'll take half of it off. What? Oh, I didn't even get the gain. Oh, that hurts. Overall, though, we've been pretty profitable. Mike's getting static. EVFM. All right, so AGRX is at 180s. We're watching it, man. Aliens making contact. All right.
Oh, there we go. Is that better? Let me know. It should be better now. Or hold on.
There we go. That should be better. Let me know if that works. Look at AGRX, guys. So AGRX did rip over VWAP here. We might buy the pullback if we can. Is the microphone only scratching to me, or is it on your side? Your phone is killing our speakers. That's probably what it is. It's my phone. Here, I'll move my phone away. Audio sounds like crap. Hey. Wow, Webull just integrated paper trading options too, which is a huge advantage. Wow. And yeah, guys, listen, if you want to check out Webull, I do have a link here. Let me find the link. So if you want to check out Webull, you can. Hey, Sassy. All right, go see. Go see. Go see. Go see, Sassy. I know. Go see. Go see. There you go. Good call. All right. So you're going to play the new IPO. So you're talking about Ivanhoe, right? Ivanhoe IPOs today. Yeah, let me know if you get any lag right now. It says we lag, but I also did get a 50-foot Ethernet cord, and so if I really need to, I can. For which one, Maddie? Yeah, Weeble option paper is nice, but have to do market orders on it. Limit is not too trusty with fills. Yeah, I don't know if that really matters too much. I still think it's a really useful thing. I should have a Weeble link somewhere. Yeah, if you want to check out Weeble, I think you get multiple free stocks right now. Let me see what their thing is right now. Bitcoin over 20K. Hey, you love to see it. What's the giveaway right now? Let me click this and see what the giveaway is. I thought it was like 6 stocks or something crazy. Yeah, you get 6 free stocks when you open and fund a new account. 6 free stocks when you open up and fund a new account. Honestly, it's a pretty good deal. And if you wanted to try options, you can paper trade options on Weeble as well. You get 6 free stocks if you open up an account and deposit any amount. If you want to check it out, there's the link here. Great way to help support the channel. You know, again, 6 free stocks with any amount deposit. That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal. I'm not going to say you should do it, but it's definitely the top 3 deals in the world right now. And yeah, you get 6 free stocks for opening up an account on Weeble, depositing any amount. There's the link. Check it out. Do it now. Now that I'm done selling out and shilling. How's the music? Is it too low? Is it high? What's it sound like? Good, bad? Whew, there we go. 6 free shares of Tesla. Hey, we wish, man. KZR is up. Yeah, and we're holding a little baby amount of shares, but green regardless. AGRX is pulling back some. We might buy this dip now too. Although I'm a little bit less confident about this dip for whatever reason. We're gonna go ahead and buy 50 shares. All right, there we go. We're in 50 shares of AGRX. Just 50. Not a huge position. I just don't trust it enough. Music is low. Okay, got you. Y'all do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Definitely appreciate it. I'm using Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. All right, we got 50 shares of AGRX. We're still in TZR small. Still in EVFM. I guess we'll hold this one break even. If it starts to get break even, we'll just cut it. We already made, 4 or 5 green trades this morning, I think. So we're doing pretty solid. Green on all of them. Small trades though, but green nonetheless. We've also been trading the SPY. We got a little bit in the SPY today. Made some money on the SPY also. We'll see what KZR ends up doing. There's EVFM. And AMC still at 1420s here. I mean, it's still trying. KZR popping up a little bit But again, AGRX broke VWAP and now it's pulling back some. We just want to see if it holds here. Who knows if it will. KZR's up there. Hey, for all my crypto traders, how is this? There's a company called Ledger. Ledger. It is. Let me see. Ledger provides industry-leading hardware wallet and live application, making it easy to secure, store, and manage crypto. It's the most proven hardware wallet on the market. How is Ledger, guys? Useful or no? I guess we're going to go ahead and get out of this one, break even here. We're still, I mean, it's all good. KZR, we're up small, and then AGRX, we're down small. So we'll just wait. AGRX starts to break. We'll cut this pretty quick. We'll give it one chance to bounce here at 175, 177, and see if it actually holds there now. John, what are your thoughts on BBIG for tomorrow after the Tide spinoff? I think it'll be interesting. Yeah, we're going to cut this. All good. We'll rinse and repeat and figure out something this morning. Everything's kind of dipping down. KZR is up there, though. We're still in this one. Small. If it rips up big, that's great. If not, all good. Ledger Nano S or X works amazing. Gas prices going down. How's this affect oil stocks? Well, you can see something like XOM or other big oil stocks. Oil is actually high, or oil stocks are actually up. ExxonMobil is at least. Looking at all the other ones, IMPP is gapping up some too. What's other oil companies? Oil's green today, right, guys? I'm assuming it is, at least with ExxonMobil. Chevron is up to 150. So yeah, most oil companies are green today. Looking at other stuff here. Pretty slow. Not a lot of big gappers or anything like that. We got Tor here. KZR is up there too. Still looking at like Revlon and a few other ones. That's where I store my crypto. Yeah, all good. HUSA. Huh. I will appreciate the heads up, Justin. So yeah, they sent me a message. That's what I was wondering. CNBC talked about Rev being the new meme stock. Yeah, but it's got to continue, though. I mean, yesterday was a big drop for Rev, so it's got to continue, you know, if it wants to stay a meme stock. The only thing that, to be completely real, what makes a meme stock in this market is bag holders. And so when a stock goes up really, really big and then falls fast, all of a sudden it's got this huge following around it because its traders get in and then they get stuck and they can't get out. And so it builds these communities, and, you know, that's what's happened with every meme, coin, stock, everything for the most part. How's the music? Let me know if the music is good. Let me know what the sound sounds like relative to the music. We're about 325 people here. So, hey, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We certainly appreciate it. All right, guys. So EVFM is actually popping back up some. We're still in KZR. Pretty close to break even. Not really doing that much. Where's Rev? Music's perfect. Good. All right, we're going to do a poll. Are you bullish or bearish on Jay Powell speaking tomorrow? Bull or bear? Let me know. Yeah, EVFM at 140s. So right back over at VWAP here. Maybe faked me out on the trade, but all good. KZR starting to dip. Revlot is up. I might buy it back too. Get back in with 50 shares and we'll sit in this. 55% say bear. Pretty split down the middle here where we got both bulls and bears on this. All right, guys. So, yeah, EVFM back up to 142s. Also, do me a favor, guys. Go follow me on Twitter. On Twitter, we're posting a lot of the big, small, and large cap news sources as soon as they drop. Here is our Twitter right there at twitter.com/beginnertrades. And on Twitter, we drop all of our big, small, and large cap news releases. Oh, thank you. Yeah, on Twitter, we drop all the small and large cap news. And so we'll be able to post everything. And if you follow us on Twitter, you'll be able to see all the stuff going on in the stock market as the news comes out. All right, guys. So we did jump back in EVFM. All right, so we're green a little bit in EVFM, but not very much green. Your thoughts on STRO? Yeah, there's Revlon. Here's STRO. STRO is at 480s. We're watching it. AMC down to 1420s. KZR is bouncing some. And again, we're in this small, basically break even in a lot of different positions. But we're green today. And that's good. That's all we really want. It's just to be green. EVFM is a great rinse and repeat this AM. Yeah. You're chasing, John? No, I don't think it matters too much. It's small size. And again, I mean, it just depends on your strategies. I'm just watching this because we ripped back over volume weighted average price with pretty good volume in pre-market for EVFM. It's got a lot of eyes on it. And so I think this type of rebound that happens quickly can make people interested in it. And so we're going to take a small size there. Your thoughts on STRO? STRO is slow, kind of boring. The other one, Redbox, is pretty dull. It's down to 850s. CG&T. AGRX, kind of down to 170s. Anyone else buying this KZR dip? I mean, I'm in KZR right now. I could add to it. What do you guys think? The only problem with KZR is that number one, it's got a big range, and number two is that if the range ultimately fails, we'll add a little bit more. We'll get back in with 50 cheers. If the range fails, it could drop fast. So we're gonna take relatively small size with KZR in order to avoid that if we can. And we'll see. SPY itself, here's the SPY. SPY at 389. So the SPY's come all the way back down. Still green on the day though. Green in the morning. How long does it take for money to settle if I made a sell yesterday? Depends on how large your account is. Depends on if it's a cash account or a margin account. If it's a margin account, you'll get instant settlement. But it doesn't sound like it's a margin account if you're asking this question. And so my assumption is here that you have a cash account. And if you do have a cash account, it takes 2 days. 2 business days for your funds to settle. It's called the T2 rule. It has to take 2 days. It stands for transaction plus 2 days. It's called the T2 rule. It used to be the T3 rule, and they used to make you wait 3 days after selling, but now they bumped it up to 2 days. But yeah, you have to wait 2 business days. And so it's every other day. Basically, if I buy 1,000 shares of a $1 stock today in a cash account, I'll get that $1,000 back in my account Thursday. So Thursday, if I bought it today, I'd get it back into my account on Thursday. Yeah, all good. No worries. What happens to the market in a recession? Market drops for the most part. Market mostly drops. For options, it's only a day. Yeah. All right, so KZR, like I said, we added to it. It bounced back up some. Again, KZR, if we look at the catalyst for this one here. Yeah, and just to point this out to everybody, guys, it's a slow time in the market. It's a slow time of the year. And so it's a slow time in the stock market. It's a slow time of the year. There's not a lot of stuff going on. There's some movement in penny stocks and stuff like that, but like large caps are pretty slow and boring. There's not a bunch of earnings releases, or it's not earnings season yet. We got Micron earnings on Thursday. That'll be interesting, but it's just a slow time right now in the stock market. And so it's the middle of summer. People are on vacation. Hedge funds are busy doing stuff with their families. And so it's one of those times in the market where it's just a little boring. There's not a crazy amount of stuff going on. The rule is total BS. Yeah, it really just gives banks longer to hold your money. That's all it really does. They say it's to benefit the trader, but most of the time it's just giving the banks a little bit longer to sit and hold your money and gain and earn interest on it. That's all the PDT and the T2 rule does. Is just give the banks a little bit longer. It doesn't actually help the trader. If anything, it hurts the trader, because if you want to actively day trade, you got to save up $25,000 to do so. That's a ridiculous thing, because you're basically making new traders save up almost $30,000 just to day trade with, and most day traders are going to lose. A large majority of them will, actually. So it's just kind of, you're making them trade larger than they really should be, per that rule. Yeah, cash account, no PDT rule, and I mean that's the benefit of it. If you got a cash account, there's no PDT. So you can day trade short. Again, guys, y'all do me a favor. Go follow me on that Twitter. You see this Twitter down there somewhere? Y'all go give me a follow. Certainly helps support the channel, guys. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, and go follow me on Twitter. Certainly appreciate it. Also, guys, I do want to recommend you guys join our Discord. Our Discord. Open it up in a new tab. But join our Discord. Our Discord's completely free. We got almost 7,000 people in our Discord. And so join our Discord, guys. Here's the link. With them day trading early. Excella news. SPY all the way back down here. Excella gapping up. It's almost at 15 cents. We'll see what the catalyst is. It's been kind of slow lately, though. They received a contract worth $2.5 million from the French National Insurance Fund for Excella. Is the catalyst here. So again, if we look at Excella, it does have a catalyst. They received contract worth $2.5 million from the French National Insurance Fund. And we'll probably cut this. I mean, again, with these type of stuff, I don't mind getting in and out early and just kind of letting it work and see. I'm green in pre-market, and so we'll see what happens. Watching Neo today, may watch for call options as well. Yeah, for sure. Hey, good luck, brother. All right, when do the inflation numbers come out? Yeah, let me know when the inflation numbers come out. $8.30? Okay, so it's coming out right now then. All right, so we're still in KZR, still in small. All right, so let's see what these inflation numbers show. They should be dropping right now, right? Yeah, so if the inflation numbers are dropping, they should be out right now at 8:30. Excel up there, though. So yeah, Excel it is up there. Hey, thank you here for the bull for the follow. All right, guys, so KZR actually popped up nicely to 1120s here, so you love to see this. And I guess we'll capitalize on that, riding the balance up. So we've been overwhelmingly profitable this morning, even if we're taking little baby trades, kind of scalping pre-market as we do. But we've been very profitable. We've got a nice little cushion that we can swing into today. And yeah, we'll see if we keep it up. SPY still dipping a little bit here. We got about an hour into the market opens. KZR still ramping up. It's at 1150s right now, 1150s. Hey, good morning. All right, so KZR at 1160s right now, 1160s. There's AMC. Good morning. Tour. Look at Tour. TOUR, guys. TOUR ramped all the way up to 85.5 cents. KZR fought a way to take profit, maybe. Hey. Man, look at KZR ripping. Look at Tour as well. Tour is a big too. So Tour is a big. Well, Tour up to 88 cents. Y'all do me a favor, guys, and go check out this video. So if you want to see kind of what I trade, I trade a lot of range breaks, and I identify ranges at the opening bell. It's one of my most profitable opening bell strategies because a lot of the time the range breaks can just be powerful because they establish range in like that first 5-10 minutes. And then when they break out of that range, a lot of traders get stuck kind of buying the break of the range. So they'll buy it like right when the range breaks at the top or right when the range breaks at the bottom. And it's more ideal, in my opinion, to just wait for the range to break and then buy the pullback to the top or bottom of the range, whichever side it broke on. And so that's kind of what we talk about in this video that we dropped on the weekend. And yeah, if you want to check it out, here is the link. Great way to help support your boy here. And check it out. And yeah, here's the link. Open it up in a new tab, though. Oh, good, Walter. It's kind of a slower day, bro. There's not a ton of stuff going on. Yeah, KZR up to 1160s. Oh, yeah, so we did have the inflation numbers, I thought, that came out today. I don't see anything. Nothing yet. Yeah, I don't see anything yet. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, so interesting. Are you bullish or bearish on the Jay Powell speaking tomorrow? 53% say you're bullish on Jay Powell speaking tomorrow. Do y'all think it's going to be a good thing? Yeah, let me know. Tour up there. Here's Excella. Still watching like Rev. AMC. Not big. You know. Y'all do me a favor, hit the like button as well. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell too. We do this live every weekday morning for free. EVFM is back up here. It's back up there. So yeah, EVFM is back up there, which is kind of interesting. Let's see if it holds. It could. It might. It definitely could. All right, KZR is back up to 1170s. It's still kind of running here. Spy dumping. Guess we have our trend for the day now. Yeah, at least we get some type of momentum here. I don't know if it's going to hold or what, but at least we got some type of momentum. What about Ivanhoe? Ivanhoe is supposed to IPO today. So Ivanhoe is supposed to move some today too. Yeah, what's up, Larry? Maybe we can get ready for Powell Hour. Yeah, man. That'll be fun. Like I said, y'all do me a favor and join the Discord. Here's the Discord link. Y'all do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit the notification bell, join our Discord. It's completely free. JP to get testimony tomorrow at 9:30 NYC time. So right at the opening bell, he's speaking, huh? Tour to $1? Ooh, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. AMC's at 1409s. We're still watching that. There's PSNY. KZR is just moving. Here's Tour. Yeah, Tour at 88 cents, 90 cents here. Do you think Tour hits $1 today, guys? Let me know. Yeah, 190% on AMC yesterday, $1,000. Nice. Airbnb, good price. AMC long. Yeah, EVFM with very high volume. Okay. All right, guys. So KZR still flying up. All right, guys. So KZR still at 1170s. Tour at 87 cents. AMC is at 1411s. All right. One second, team. All right, guys. KZR still testing highs, ramping up. It's at 1190s. We got EVFM making big moves. Hold on 1 second, team. Gotta find my downloads, and there we go. There it is. All right, team. So EVFM is still at 130s here. We have KZR at 1160, so it's still trying. Hey, sassy. Tour at 86 cents. So Tour ripped up big, and now it's kind of pulling back some. AMC is testing that previous closing price, so it's still kind of moving over around that previous close. Second week of July, we will hear people really talking recession. Be very telling here in a few weeks, maybe. Yeah, we'll see, guys. We'll see. We got KZR back at 1150s. Again, Tour is still making moves here. I do want to watch AGRX as well. AGRX is back over VWAP. It's at 180s right now for AGRX, so it's making a big move back up. Still watching like Revlon and all that stuff too. All right, guys. So all right, guys. Sorry, I'm writing up a contract. All right, guys. Sorry, I had to write big long message. Anyways, let's figure out. There we go. All right. All right, guys. Sorry, team. I'm kind of working on some contract stuff real quick. All right. There's always 6. All right, guys. So KZR's dipping down to 11s here, down to 11s. Oil's on the move again, yeah, for sure. All right, so we're back. Anyways, BBIG list data for tomorrow. Could see some price action. Yeah, BBIG might be interesting too if we do see some action there. BBIG is pretty slow though, so we'll have to wait and see when the Cryptide spinoff stuff impacts this. Tide's still not assembled yet, but it comes out yesterday, you said. So we'll see what happens there. AGRX is at 170s, AMC at 14s, KCR at 11s. Be careful there. Macy's shorted on Pops. Robinhood is done. I know you're talking about Maxim. KZR may be forming a head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, I think the big thing right now for KZR is whether it holds volume weighted average price. I think the VWAP is a big level that it needs to hold. It's at 1111s right now, 1111s, and we'll see if it actually holds it. Ivanhoe is supposed to IPO today. EBF been pulling back some. AMC still at 1420s or so, and so that doesn't look terrible. All right, guys. So AMC at 1420. See, we got AGRX, KZR is on the move as well. Hey, what's up, Tiny? Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing good, Tiny. Hood is bouncing. So yeah, let's check out Robinhood. There's AGRX. Here's Hood. Hood is up to 860s here. All right. So yesterday, Sam Bankman-Fried said that there are no active M&A conversations with Robinhood. So basically, that is over. Analysts seeing low chance of takeover by FTX. And again, I mean, Robinhood is popping up some here. What do you guys think of Robinhood? Robinhood has about 600 million in the float, so it's definitely not a short. It's definitely not a small float. The other interesting thing, though, is that Robinhood is actually somewhat shorted. You know, I can't help but acknowledge the irony here that Robinhood, a company that restricted a short squeeze on another company, has a relatively high short float as well at about 10 to 11%. I mean, it's not crazy high, but there are some shorts involved with Robinhood now. And again, I guess the interesting thing would be if Robinhood starts to short squeeze, would Robinhood restrict trading on itself? I guess is the real question. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Hey, what's up, Cincinnati? Good morning. SBEV. Yeah, there's Hood. It's kind of interesting. SBEV's up there. It's just kind of slow. Any thoughts on SNDL? What's up? Missed two. SNDL, cannabis stock. It's going to run with other cannabis companies. If they start to run, you know, obviously SNDL will run. It's just pretty slow. I mean, the problem with SNDL is that it's just been diluted so much at this point in time. It's cannabis, and so it's going to run with cannabis stocks as well. But it's also been diluted a lot. The float size of SNDL is very large. And so if we look at what the float is, I remember the last time I checked, it was billions. Yeah, it's 2.4 billion shares in the float. And, you know, that might be okay if you're Apple or something like that. But whenever you're SNDL, which is only 38 cents, and you have billions and billions and billions of shares in the float, what it means ultimately is that the company diluted themselves so much in order to gain money from offerings that the company now has so many shares in the float that the entire range is basically over with. And so it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword with offerings, because a company can sell more shares and add more shares to the float. But when they do so, it destroys the range and volatility that you would ultimately get from those type of stocks. And I think if we look at SNDL, she's got so many shares in the float, you know, it's going to be hard for this thing to move a lot. You know, now with that said, it's gone up nicely over the last few days. So since the 15th, over the last 2 weeks, it's gone up from about 29 cents to about 38 cents. And so it's gone up about 65% there, if my math is right, about 65%. And you know, we'll see. But yeah, that's the problem with it. Robinhood. Yeah, Robinhood's moving. You know, up to 880s. Bad news for Robinhood over the last day. Again, FTX was considering buying them out. A lot of analysts are skeptical at best of those. A lot of analysts are skeptical at best of those. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hood is up there. But apparently a lot of people were talking about maybe an acquisition from Hood, from FTX acquiring Robinhood. And again, the question for Robinhood is this. All right, what is their niche? I know they have an easy to use platform, but you know, when Robinhood first came on the scene, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, the reason they were called Robinhood is because they were one of the only companies that gave zero commission. And so you could trade with them with no commission. So for active traders like me, it was the right place to go in the beginning, because you could frankly trade for very cheap. Now, the irony in the name Robinhood kind of rings pretty loud whenever you consider the fact that they restricted trading on AMC and GameStop during that crazy run, which did directly benefit big hedge funds, you know? And so the fact that they call themselves Robinhood and do kind of the opposite of a Robinhood-like thing, you know, I can't help but acknowledge that type of irony here. But you know, to be fair to them, it wasn't just Robinhood that was doing it. It was a lot of different platforms that were doing so. Again, though, what I said earlier is true, which is that what is Robinhood's niche at this point in time? You know, TD Ameritrade, 0 commission now. Schwab, 0 commission. E-Trade, 0 commission. There's just a ton of 0 commission platforms, and traders just don't need to use Robinhood like that anymore to get the 0 commission trades that they were used to previously. But again, at this point in time, a lot of other platforms offer that type of 0 commission, and so the platform on Robinhood is terrible, in my opinion. It's subjective, so in my opinion, it's terrible. But in the end, who knows what's going to happen with it? You know, I think the ease of use and options specifically for Robinhood is kind of a selling point for it, but who knows if they're even going to do anything? Who knows if that's going to be enough to bring more traders in? You know, Robinhood, I think something that could benefit Robinhood, and I'm not sure why they do it like this, but if you go to a place like Webull, for instance, right? If you go to Webull for referrals for affiliates, they'll give you 6 free stocks if you bring in one. If somebody signs up under your link and deposits any amount. If you sign up under Webull and deposit any amount, you get 6 free stocks. And for affiliates like me who can promote these companies, I get stocks as well if somebody signs up. And so it's good for everybody. Robinhood puts a cap on referrals at $500, and so no online marketing happens for Robinhood like that, because they cap off the money that they'll pay affiliates. And so it's like, people like me, I don't want to use Robinhood because they're going to cap it at $500. It's going to be a waste of time. And I think if Robinhood just changed that, even if Robinhood made it to where there was no cap for referrals, they would have a bunch of people like me promoting them, you know, and that would bring in more users, which is what they truly need at this point in time. And so I don't understand Robinhood and why they chose to make the decisions that they did. But I know that they're kind of hurting from it now. Robinhood's $9 a share. It's very cheap, and, you know, we'll see. Yeah, and with that said, though, guys, y'all want to check out Webull, hey, here's the link. If you open up an account right now and deposit any amount on Webull, any amount, you get 6 free stocks. Man, that's a pretty easy sell. You can deposit 1 cent, I think. Don't hold me to it. You can deposit 1 cent, I think, and get 6 free stocks. So you're at least gonna get what, $15-$20? It's free money. It's free stocks, guys. You might as well try it out. I'll post this link. Great way to help support the channel. And yeah, y'all check out Webull. Get some free stocks, guys. That's all I'm saying. And honestly, I actually like Webull too. I have 10 stocks this month, man. Yesterday, they said the average holding of the users on Hood is $224. That's why it's at the price it is. And it's at the price it is because one thing that would go back to use Robinhood is if they allowed shorting. Yeah, I think with the ease of use, I think a lot of traders could benefit from like a really easy shorting platform. But again, the problem with Robinhood in that regard is that, again, a lot of them are new traders that don't know how to short. You know, and again, Robinhood just does a lot of things wrong. They're not a real platform. And what I mean by that is, like, you can't have a cash account. They're only basically dedicated to really okay. The only people that really trade on Robinhood are brand new traders for the most part. Now, that's not 100% true, but for the most part, most of the traders on Robinhood, I would say a large majority of them are new traders, because the only reason anybody else is going to use Robinhood is if they're new and they need Robinhood's simplicity in order to trade. Now, it doesn't mean that that's the only people. Like I said, I'm sure you got a handful of big traders on there, but Robinhood needs to open themselves by paying some developers to build itself a platform. You know, do what Webull did. When Webull first came out, Webull had a really good platform, to be honest, but like, they got better with time. You know, as they grew, they took some of the money that they were making and they put it back into the platform. You know, so Webull's platform just got better and better and better to where they are what they are now. And Robinhood, nobody even cares about Robinhood anymore. And so it's just kind of one of those things where Robinhood should have been doing all of these different things. I don't know what they're thinking as a company. And, you know, the base of traders that Robinhood had left during the AMC GameStop fiasco. Yeah. Weeble's really, really nice. It could hit 2 today. It could also not. I mean, I don't know. It looks all right, but the previous closing price is at 107. I would look at like 125. But again, I really have no idea what EVFM will do. We're just watching these kind of big levels here. But I'm watching like 125. We got $1 underneath this. That might hold. We'll see Hood pulling back down to 885s. And again, I don't know any of this stuff for sure. I'm just kind of speculating here. Look at WeHo, W-E-J-O at 155s now. Big moves. Why would you use Robinhood after the GameStop report? I know it, man. Listen, you're preaching to the choir, bro. I get it. I don't use Robinhood. The only way I use Robinhood is if I really want to trade options, because I think Robinhood options are dope. But I think that's one of their biggest selling points of Robinhood is their options trading. But again, I don't think that's justifiable. I don't think that's enough to justifiably use them. All right, guys, so EVFM pulling back here. We do have WEJO, and AMC is still at 14s. KZR is at 1080s. We're about 25 minutes until the market opens. They have small-time new traders without much money. Seems to be their niche. Yeah, but that's not a very profitable niche, I don't think. Yeah, one of my free stocks that they gave me when I was a big affiliate of Webull was like American Tower Company. It was like a $200 stock back when I got it. I don't know what it is now. I sold it immediately. Would you go long on Hood? I don't know, man. Not long term. I think Robinhood's too vulnerable long term for me to be incredibly confident in. Yeah, you see this? TOS does this occasionally where it just kind of refreshes the screen over and over again. SPY finally bouncing back some, which is great. It needs to. Robinhood should change their name to Greedy King of Camelot. Yeah, yes, Andy. I think Robinhood's really nice in terms of options, but everything else is kind of hard sell. And again, guys, I want you guys to do me a favor here and subscribe to me on Twitter. Do me a favor, subscribe to me on Twitter. Again, we try to report a lot of the big up-and-coming small and large cap news, mostly small cap. So if you want to check out what's going on in the broader market, see what kind of catalysts show up every morning, follow me on Twitter. Great way to help support the channel. And here's the link. Give me a follow. It's twitter.com/beginnertrades. Also, guys, you can join our very nice Discord. We got some great traders in this Discord posting some great stuff, news releases, catalysts. It's all free. We got about 7,000 people there. Robinhood just added Chainlink to its crypto list. Oh, that's cool and all. But I could buy Chainlink on BitGet. I could buy on BitGet. I could literally buy crypto futures, you know. And I could buy Chainlink futures on BitGet. If I go to BitGet, here, if I go to BitGet, to show you this, if I go to BitGet here, if I go to BitGet, and these are crypto futures, right? If I go to BitGet, I type in Chainlink, I go to Chainlink, and I can get up to 20 times leverage trading Chainlink right now during all this crazy volatility. And so BitGet's dope. You can also paper trade. You can build trading algorithms and bots. You can tell it where to buy it, where to sell it on BitGet. They are a sponsor of our videos. And so if you want to check them out, I'll post this link. You can copy other profitable traders with copy trading and some cool stuff too. see which traders are really profitable, and then kind of copy them trade for trade. You can invest here. They got a bunch of competitions as well, and you can get some rewards too. You can get up to 400, or get up to 4,163 in rewards just by doing tasks as well. They've got a lot of BitGet does a good job of like adding a lot of these altcoins to their system too. So you can see a lot of the like new altcoins that come out. A lot of the time they'll come out pretty early on BitGet, and so if you're one of those traders that likes to invest in up and coming altcoins or at least short-term trade them, you can check it out at BitGet, and I'll post this link as well. Good way to help support the channel and our free content. Hey, what's up, Owen? John, you want to add that short channel in Discord to see if it gets any traction? Yeah. Thanks for the scalping video. Hey, no worries, Mad Max. Happy to help, man. Thank you for the support, brother. Yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button, too. Hood, there were sure a lot of chasers. They got caught over 9. Nice bailout spot in the near term. Definitely keep alerts on it, though, in case smoke becomes fire. Yeah, for sure. And KZR still at 11s, so we're still trying to hold. All right, guys, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. Y'all green or red so far this morning, and why? On what, I guess is what I should say. We're green. What's up, Joel? Yeah, slow day, man. What's up, Mike? It's a little slow. It's all right. It's a slow time of the year, man. Like if you look at all the trading YouTube channels and everything, you'll notice a lot of them are losing volume. You know, Warrior Trading's getting what, like 10,000 views per stream, which is very, very low for him. It's just like I said, we're right in the middle of summer. I'm on vacation personally myself, and I'm just kind of a workaholic, so I stream regardless of anything. I'm still going to stream, but you know, it's a lot of people are on vacation. A lot of people are moving right now. A lot of people are out doing stuff. The market is, for the most part, relatively slow, and so it'll heat back up later on in the year a bit. Let me know if Sassy's barking a little bit too loud. I'll go bring her in here. All right, guys. AMC is at 14.19s too. Ford is at 12.10s. We're watching WeHo dipping all the way back down. Some ENDP, which I believe is oil, if I remember correctly for ENDP. I believe this is oil, right? And if this is oil, let me know. Yeah, let's open up. Hey, babe. Come on. You can hang out with me, Sassy. Okay, yeah, that's okay. You can hang out with me. All right, Sassy. Come here, baby. Oh, come here. Yeah, that's a good girl. Sassy doesn't like to be held. Hey, baby girl. Dude, Sassy just prances around me. Hey, Sassy. Right, getting upgrades, EVFM, AGRX, AMC the Moon, safe travels. Hey, thank you, Scott. Yeah, we're looking at Polestar too. KZR, yeah, KZR is running. It looks interesting. Right, because Bitcoin will pump. Disney news. Did Disney have news? All right, guys. Disney. EBFM still pumping up. Look at ENDP. It's up to 46 cents. Okay, so global animation market size is expected to exceed 587 billion by 2030. Hasbro, Mattel, pair trade still okay. Shanghai Disneyland is going to reopen on June 30th. So in 2 days, Disney cancels exclusive Disney Plus streaming deal due to regulatory issues. So yeah, Disney, I'm guessing, is up today here, right? Disney back up to 99. Again, one of the biggest things that I see happen a lot with traders, I see this happen very often with traders, is that they let their political bias influence their trading decisions. You know, they let their political bias influence their trading decisions, and it's just not a profitable way to do so. You know, and Disney is a money-making machine. I love Disney long term. I think Disney's dope. It'll be super successful long term. And yeah, it's back up to 99s right now, so that's great. Good for me, at least. Apple is up to 142s today. The SPY did bounce back, which is really what we want to see. I mean, the SPY's back to 390s right now, and I do think AMC is following the SPY at least a little bit. ENDP, man, look at this one. It's up to 46 cents. KZR finally coming back down some. So KZR is not really looking that hot, but we'll see. Hey, come here, Sassy, baby. Come here. It's okay. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Come here, Sassy. Nickel, come here. All right, so ENDP is at 45 cents. Hey, what's up, Ace? AGRX, VRM. Yeah, VRM wants to go. Yeah, I don't care about any of that stuff, man. All I care about is whether Disney makes money, and that's all people should care about too. One of the reasons people made, like The Big Short, one of the reasons they made money was because they followed the money. And you got to follow the money. If you're too polarized politically, you're going to just let that influence all of your trades. And I just like to make money, you know? Like, that's all I really want to make money with. And so that's all I want to do. It's just to make money. Hey, thank you to everybody that follow me on Twitter. I appreciate you guys. Man. Man. Y'all hear about the Amtrak crash? Man, that's crazy. All right, guys. So ENDP still trying. KZR still at 1080s. AMC still at 14s. All right, MAP, bro. Listen, MAP, if you're just now showing up and you haven't said much and you just kind of show up to argue, you're not really a productive member here, brother. You know what I mean? in the end, what I'm saying is that you can have whatever opinions you like about things, but like if I'm investing in companies, I'm not gonna morally and I'm not gonna let morality influence my trading too heavily. You know. Yeah, VRM's got a lot of people talking. Yeah, VRM's got a lot of people talking. We've had a lot of people mention VRM. Yeah, my money protects my kids constantly, man. I protect my kids a lot, you know. All right, guys. So KZR up there at 11s. We got VRM at 170s. Yeah, I don't know, man. My opinion on that and parenting is like, look, you can shelter your children, and like that's fine. But to be honest, most of the time, what sheltering your kids causes is it causes your children to have obsessions with the things that you shelter them from. And so, a lot of the time, you'll have if you shelter a kid too much from one thing, they'll become obsessed with it. You know, kids that grow up and never see violence, they become obsessed with violence. Why? Because it's the forbidden fruit. It's the thing that they didn't have. And so all sheltering a kid too heavily does for that child is make them have unhealthy obsessions with the things that you shelter them from to a certain extent. You know, to a certain extent. Hood is up there to 906s. And so I don't mind my daughter watching, you know, movies with a little bit of violence in it. You know what I mean? I would rather her watch it and understand that this is the world and, you know, violence is a real part of life and you just got to be safe. And instead of just never seeing it and then being curious and turn into an obsession for the children. You know what I mean? I don't think that's good either. And I think that's why a lot of the time the people that are sheltered the most are the craziest because they didn't actually get exposed to that type of stuff. And so they become obsessed with it to where a normal person who has been exposed to that type of stuff isn't, you know? Yeah. Low cost of $2,999. Hey. Yeah, Robinhood is ripping up. They added chain link to their platform, is what I'm hearing. Go ahead. Yeah. I agree, John. Yeah, I think it's kind of a dad thing, though, Dallas. I let my kids watch some stuff, and my wife comes along and she's like, no. And I get it. That's her job, too, you know. But I think it's also a dad's job to kind of, you know. I remember my dad let me watch Judge Dredd when I was like 10. Yeah. Depends on what movie, though, you know. It's called the paradox effect in parenting. The more you hold on, the more they flee. The more you don't care, the more they want your approval. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, we got 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes. We got EBFM ripping up. AMC's at 1420s. We got a Hood up there at 909s. We got KZR at 1090s. So we got some stuff going on. We'll see what happens. It's kind of a slow day in the market. Not a lot of stuff going on. Wow, and I like it when put a stop limit for 7 cents below the current price. Only that would fill before it hits the price. Yeah. Stops are a little bit tough. Growing up in Louisiana, you keep everything real for your kids. We try. I watched the Hunt for Red October and Das Boot when I was 10. I'm not in the Navy. I've never been on a submarine. Yeah. Hood is at 908s. AMC is at 14s. Who y'all talking about? 3 mil. What are you talking about? Are you talking about a name that rhymes with boss? Selling another course? We're at 909 for Hood right now. We got EBFM at 130s. AMC dipping under VWAP here, under 14s. KZR is at 11 now. Floss. All right, guys. So Hood is testing the previous closing price. So Hood is actually making some moves up. So Hood's moving. All right, guys. We got 6 minutes. 6 minutes until the opening bell. Six minutes. Central Time. All right, guys. EVFM is at 137, so it's starting to test those highs. AMC popped all the way back. KZR is at $11 now. $11. Hood is at 910s. Five minutes. Floss. Yeah. You think Rep can run? I think it can. I don't know if it will. EBFM is at 140s. 140s. $3,000 for a group of classes. Yeah. I mean, guys, listen. I'm not going to say that you can find most of Guru content online already as it is, as we speak. I'm not going to say that you can Google it and find a lot of these Guru's courses out there for free on the internet somewhere. But this is the internet, you know. And so a lot of these courses are just on publicly available content, and so they're scammy. You'll spend thousands of dollars on something that's just not worth it. And the hardest part to watch is like people get it and then they try to just desperately convince themselves that it was valuable because they've spent so much money on it. So they have confirmation bias, and so they're just kind of like, oh, it's the best course ever. It's just like, all right, sure it is, you know. BX, KZR, we're watching KZR, PSNY. Yeah, Hood is actually ripping up some too. KZR's trying. Look at that, EVFM is up though. PSNY did bounce. It's at 1120s, 1130s. I mean, either way, guys, there's a reason I don't really say names. I mean, listen, y'all do what you do. You know, if you got the money for it, I mean, do what you do. I'm not judging. Just be careful and understand you can find most content available for free out there. Disney looking good. All right, guys, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All right, guys, so EVFM is at 144s. We got PSNY at 1120s. AMC at 14s. EBFM, I mean, I'm still kind of tempted to at least watch this one. Hood's finally pulling back. AMC is at 1406. Let me know what you guys are watching the most at the opening bell. Tesla heading down. Tesla down to 730s, but the fact that Tesla bounced all the way back to the 7s is good. It was at 600, a few days ago. So that's good that it at least bounced back some there. Yeah, KZR spiking up a little bit. It's up some. It's at 11. We'll see. Opening bells within a minute or two. SPY is down. All right, guys, we're going to get ready to trade. Wish me luck. We're going into the morning open green. We got into a few nice trades on KZR, on the SPY itself. AMC's down to 406. We got KZR up there. PSNY is up there too. If you got haters, you're doing something right. Well, it depends on what the haters are for. If the haters are for because you're posting a bunch of sleazy, scammy content and charging people thousands of dollars for publicly available content that is available for free out there on the internet somewhere, then that's one thing. If people are hating on you just because, then that's another. I think there's a difference. Tesla red to green, taking profit or getting shorts. What's up, Daniel? SDIG. Yeah, we're looking at that. All right, guys, here's the opening bell. Good luck. There's the bell. AMC down at 1390s here. We have EVFM at 140s. We got PSNY at 1130s. We've got KZR at 11. KZR is trying. PSNY is at 1130s. AMC down to 1390s here. Here's the SPY itself too. SPY is pushing up right around the VWAP here, so we're opening up pretty sideways or neutral. I'm going to put this up since sometimes there's AMC on the bottom right. Here is the SPY at the top right. The reason I'm just choosing this one is so I can actually see what's going on. EBFM trying to bounce at 130s here. We're going to put our regular scanners up as well. SPY is up to 391s. Almost at the 391s. Big rip on the SPY. Big move up. Yeah, no worries. Count. All good, bro. All right, so the SPY is up to 391s here. EBFM is up to 146s. AMC is down to 1380s, 1390s. KZR big dip. SPY big rip up too. PSNY still dipping. AMC down to 1370s. We'll buy a little bit of the SPY here. See if we can get in like a little dip. 50 shares. A little bit risky. It's the opening bell, so I mean it could go against me quick, but it's all good. There we go. All right, we're gonna take profit there. All right, 10 shares left. Just gonna ride the rest up. You'll love to see it. All right, so we're up about $18 on just the SPY this morning. Not too bad for an opening bell trade. We'll see if we can get some other green action. We bought the little 1 minute pullback. EBFM is dipping down to 140s, so we're watching that. We have AMC at 1380s, 1390s. PSNY is at 1105. Lower left. I don't see anything in the lower left to read. KZR big pullback at the open. Disney pop. Is Disney up? Man, look at the SPY go. Right, SPY's up to 392s. American Airline is flying. Man, look at PSNY dip here. Man, look at EVFM dip. SPY is just ripping up though. The SPY's at 392.30, so S&P 500 and the broader market are doing well today, which is good. Or at least so far, they're both very green on the day. Previous closing price for the S&P was basically 38,080s, 38,800s. We are now at 3,900s. And so that's good. EVFM high of the day. Yeah, it was up there at 150. It tapped 150 and just slammed down, unfortunately. So it did tap 150 and just fall. Post this. EVFM, MC, ADR. Right, y'all do me a favor, hit that like button as well. Hitting the like button definitely, helps the channel grow. SPY is still green, no red candles yet. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles. There are 4 green candles so far. I'll try to take a quick little 25 share candle here and see if we can get a pop, and then we'll cover it quickly if it goes against this. We're finally getting a red candle here, but it's a little $5 loss. We'll see if we get involved with anything else. Start trying. Try buy it again here, see if we get a pop. Nice little down wick. Might be indicative of some strength. All right, so we made that right back here. All right, we're by the pullback again. Sell the rip. Kind of scalping this little piece here. We'll buy this just in case we start to run, and then we'll add on a pullback and take a swing here. As long as it's a reasonable run up. All right, so big move up. Let's see if we can break highs. There we go. Trying. There we go. All right, so we're up about $23. Not bad. 5 minutes into the open, so we made about $25 in about 5 minutes. AFC breaking down. EVFM breaking down. PSNY is breaking down. KZR breaking down. Anything else actually running right now? Most things are down. AGRX down. BRDS is down. I know we had Hood running earlier. What about Ivanhoe? Is Ivanhoe debuted yet? No. WJO. Maybe pulling a ready green move for WeHo here. SPY looks pretty strong. I'm going to lower my size if I buy it up at the top of this range. We're going to take 10 shares because, frankly, we're pretty close to the top of the range, and I'm not going to feel comfortable taking large size all the way up here at the top. So I'll take small size, and we can add into pullbacks. And if we break highs, great. We can still capitalize on it. But if we don't, we're still fine because it's small size. WeHo is at 115s right now. I see what I need to do. Ford, Nike is running. Is it really? AFIB running, Airbnb. Or no, that's not Airbnb. EVFM just got a pop, and look at WeHo. It's starting to top over these levels. All right, we're in 20 shares now. We're so close to the top of the range that it might be interesting to attack. Yeah, we're good at 30 shares. We'll take a little swing now on the dip. The dip might come fast, though. We'll take 50, and that's maxed out at 50. We're not going to take more than that. And, yeah, who knows? Could get us in trouble. We'll see. All right, there we go. Covering here. So add worked. I hope you guys see that we only add on this whenever we're deep into profit. So whenever we're green already, we don't mind adding to the position only because we're already green, so we can kind of add into a cushion. WeHo just rejected here at the top. All right, so we're out of that. We're up about $33 on just the SPY alone at about $8. Tor trying to pull a red to green move that we can watch here. AMC still down at 1380, but look at Tor trying to get back up. Whatever happened to KZR? Not much. TBLT trying. Ivanhoe never IPO'd. AGRX popped up big and then fell big too. All right, man. SPY is still ripping up big. Pretty impressive. Gray, Gray, man. SPY still up there. Gray halted on the way up. Halted at 130s here for Gray. So halted at 8:30 or 9:37 market time. At 9:37 market time, we're halted. So we'll resume at 9:42 market time. So in about 3 minutes or so, Gray should resume here. We'll also buy the top of the SPY here with 10 shares. Now that we're kind of at the top of the range, and see if we can hold support here and continue up. Yeah, Gray is halted. I'm looking up the catalyst now for Gray. Gray is halted on. Company announced a review of strategic alternatives for Gray. So we'll do this halt alert. All right, so there's the alert for Gray. We're in 10 shares here. So far on the day, we're up about $40. So yeah, Gray should resume. Like I said, you can see the lower chart here for the halt alerts. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sell this for the market. We'll come back to it, see if we can find something else good there. Buy 15 shares in the market now that we have a little bit of a down wick that showed up, and we'll play off of that. All good, Walter. Hey, man. Yeah, I'll turn it off. We might have a few people that don't like the trade alerts because it kind of notifies them. I mean, I can leave them on or off. It doesn't really matter to me. But for now, I'll turn them off. There we go. All right, so Gray should be resuming sometime. It should resume in about 40 seconds or sometime in the next minute and 47 seconds to be exact. Nice, Mario. Yeah, AMC starting to creep back up. It's almost up to 14s now. Yeah, all good. Yeah, all good, man. No worries. All right, so we're going to get one more 10 share position here for the SPY. See if we get a pop real quick. Get ready. So we get a bounce back up here at 392.50. Seems like a support level. Look at AMC though, guys. AMC at $14 a share, and there's the resumption for Gray. Again, it resumed at 9:42 market time, as we spoke about. All right, we covered a little bit there. We're holding 10 shares left at the SPY now. Gray is testing highs now, man. Wow. Gray up to 130s. SPY rejecting at the top. There's 136s here for Gray. So Gray just broke highs. EVFM going to rip. I think it's got to get over VWAP first. All right, we're going to add to this with the SPY 30 shares now. With the SPY 30 shares. So we can pop here. 30 shares. Man, look at AMC. It's at 14s. So AMC starting to push. Green is good, Tiny. I got one more second here for SPY, but I'll probably cut it if it doesn't hold. Yeah, we're cut it. Lost about $10 there, all good. AMC starting to rip. We are going to buy this. 50 shares of AMC. Cup and handle breakout pattern. Maybe add some more here. 75, we'll leave it at that. Market's dipping, so hopefully it doesn't affect AMC too heavily. Gray is up there. So AMC went right up to the previous close and then rejected basically. We'll wait. Market's starting to turn a little bit. Green on the day, HTGM. Man, maybe AMC faked me out a little bit. Gray is still up there. EVFM is trying. Here's HTGM. HTGM is up some. There we go. We're scalping the SPY or the Q. I mean, so here's the Q. We're up about $12 on it so far. Riding the pop. Let's see if it goes more. There we go. Nice. I got out. I've made about $14 on that trade. We'll buy this dip now too. Usually a pretty profitable dip to buy. 30 shares. We'll get 45 and then take 60 into the cushion that we just built. And hopefully we bounce right back, man. That's kind of worst case scenario here, given all the gains back that the candle just made. Now we just got to wait, kind of a kill candle, fake out candle. All good. Market's kind of choppy and sideways, so we're still green on the day, but we got to just wait for something to play out now. Looks like my AMC exit was right. Try getting in here. 15 shares. See if we bounce off the VWAP here, which we did. We'll take that little gain. So we did catch another bounce on the SPY here. You can see SPY's all the way back up here. We got 25 shares left in the SPY. We might add a little bit more. I like this bounce. So we're in 40 shares now. Maybe trading a little bit too aggressive, but trying to give it a chance to bounce here. I like the pullback, and like the broader trend should work out for the SPY. But the Q just dove down here, so that makes me a little bit untrustworthy of this as we speak here. Q might go against it though. Slightly break even now, green on this. We'll cover a piece there. All right, so now I feel better about this because it's moving up nicely. Cover another piece there. Holding 10 shares left. Q bouncing up a little bit. There goes gray here, and then AMC's holding the VWAP nicely too. Yeah, it's a little bit rougher of a day, I would say. It's a hard day to trade. We're going to buy the SPY here. Hopefully we don't just get the big, huge drop that we got the last time this happened. Usually this is a good sign where we hold support We could kind of bounce up and add into the dips that come after it with 50 shares is what we're going to target here. Hopefully it holds. Gray starting to turn around. Look at GRAY down to 118s. EVFM still struggling. Nice. All right, we're going to cover a piece of another piece of the SPY. Nice. We're going to sell some more. We got 10 shares left. Nice. All right, we're going to cover up almost 40 on the SPY itself. SIDU. Yeah, it's kind of a slow day, guys. I mean, not a lot of stuff is holding their gains. AGRX is running up probably nicer than any of these. I'm going to get 20 shares, 30 shares. Finally getting a dip. Give it a chance. The market is just sideways and choppy right now. And so we're going to take a little bit off of the Q here and then sell a little bit more. There we go. Nice little rip on the Q. So nice little rip on both of these. We'll take this off on the SPY. We got ourselves a green on the Q as well. And we'll just let this work. All right, so we're green on the Q. We got 15 shares of the SPY. We're at the top of the range. We'll sell that too. All right, so not bad. Up about 50 on the day now. Man, look at AGRX fly. Disney over 100. All right, we'll jump back in the SPY on the dip. We'll take 30 shares. We'll take 40 shares. We'll take 60 on the pullback here. Cover another piece there with our 60 shares. I've been liking 60 share positions on the SPY because it lets me take it in increments of 15. All right, so we're up over 50 on the SPY today. In the Q now, adding on a pullback. Let me see if the Q can bounce. If you guys want to see the Q trade, we're now red on the Q. 20 shares though, very small position, and I'm trying to see if it'll hold the VWAP here. I could add more to it. That's a consideration for sure. But I think I'll just let it sit. It's a small enough size to where I'm okay, and I can just try to let it come back and get up to 295s or so. I'll add another 10 shares to this just because I see some upward momentum there. There we go. We're basically break even on this now. Look at AGRX flies at 211s. AMC is up there too. AMC's at 14s. We'll add another 10 on this dip. 40 shares now. AMC testing 14s up there at the highs. Yeah, we're a little sideways this morning. We got 20 shares of the Q here. We're not going to hold this forever either. Got some nice down wicks. That's indicative of strength, which is what we're seeing. All right, so we got another down wick in Q, which is what we want, but every time it's gone up, it hasn't really held that. So we're going to cut this and start to scale. It might rip right back up too, but AGRX looks good. Yeah, market's moving, which is good. There we go. We finally got a bounce on the Q and the SPY. There we go. We're kind of covering the Q trade that we just got involved with. We're good. Almost break even now. 10 more shares, and we'll add some back on the Q. And like I said, I don't mind attacking this range here on the pullbacks. 30 shares, 40 shares. We'll get 50. And there we go. We got the pop. Like I said, I don't mind attacking that range on the Q. Maybe add some more here. All right, so we're back in with 50 shares. Maybe a little bit too aggressive on this one, but there we go. It's not bad. Got faked out a little bit there. Big drop. Back to about break even here on this trade. But very green on the day. Man, look at AGRX break highs and just rip here. AGRX making moves. Wow, 230s, 240s for AGRX. Man, worst case scenario there, but we'll get some time. We're still very green on the day, so luckily. Hey, thank you. Thoughts on PSNY? I mean, I think Polestar is an interesting EV company for sure. After this move here, if we look at kind of what's happening, we're mostly sideways, and so I'm kind of waiting for this range to break. We got 1340s at the highs, 1040s at the lows. AMC's starting to rip back up too. I'm going to buy this dip now. 50 shares. See if we can catch this bounce. Just gotta be careful because if the market turns, this could turn too. Ooh, big dip. We'll wait now. All right, so too much indecision. Kind of a choppy sideways day. Not a lot going on. Yeah, AGRX at 230 is just craziness. Honestly, just craziness. Thoughts on KZR? But yeah, thank you for the $5. I appreciate the donation. Big Mo, my man, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. KZR. BNTC edging up. Yeah, we can have that range breakout. I'd love to see it, Pawn. We'll see. Let me get rid of these halt alerts. We already alerted it, and now we can kind of move this so you guys can kind of see what's going on. SPY starting to break, and so we kind of withheld trading on the Q and SPY so far. Sideways range. It's Tuesday. You know, we got a Powell coming up this week, and so that'll be interesting to kind of see what happens during that Powell press conference. Q starting to break down. So yeah, we're just kind of wait now. All right, market really starting to break down here. All right, guys, so we're getting a little bit of a bounce. All right, guys, so AMC still moving up. AMC still moving up. It's at 14s right now. Still green on the day. All right, guys, so all right, guys, so market's starting to break down here. I'll start to short if it sets up well. All right, guys. Manufacturer numbers right now. Tor, what's Tor doing? I see SPY ripping. KZR is pretty slow here. Here's Tor. Tor's pulling a red to green kind of U-shaped breakout, and AMC just ramped up here. AMC just ramped up big. Q was a little bit less healthy than the SPY. So tech is lagging a little bit behind the broader market. AGRX is still going at 230s here, so kind of a crazy move, to be honest. Yeah, now the SPY is following. So the Q is actually leading the market a little bit, it seems. And the SPY is following suit. Sideways trend right now, guys. So Tor is still pushing up with a red to green move, and AGRX is finally dipping down. Finally, took a long time. EVFM. I mean, I see AGRX finally pulling back some. EVFM is still pretty down on the day. SPY's starting to turn. Q is leading the SPY a little bit, though. So Q is actually starting to break down pretty heavily now. So we'll switch to short. sets up favorably enough. Market's starting to really break, and then we can maybe potentially break lows here. We'll see. We'll give it some time. Tour is up there at 86 cents. Kind of an upside down U-shaped in the market here. So yeah, AMD is probably going to be following the broader market. If we look at like a lot of these, Tour still bumping up, so it looks like a red to green move. But AMD and other large caps are probably going to be following the regular market, because the regular market is starting to push down. It's at 391.09s, 391.09s, and so if it breaks under this 390 level, then it's going to actually go red on the day. And so we'll see. You know, we got to give it some time to work. But I think there's a lot of momentum on the downside now, and we'll try to capitalize on it. VRM 60,000 options. Did Ivan, however, debut? Man, look at Tour. Tour still ripping, guys. Wow. VRM. Yeah, VRM just dumped down. All right, so nice. We're scalping the market on the downside now. This is lovely. 10 shares left of the queue. And yeah, we basically made back most of the money we lost going long, getting stuck in a big drop, and now we're kind of opening up to attack the downside. IPO launch for IE, is it out yet? Tour is still pulling, AGRX is still running. Ivanhoe did launch about a minute ago. Ivanhoe IPO is out, it's at 1170s right now for Ivanhoe. Target a little bit more here. Nice green day in the books. Ivanhoe's starting to maybe turn red here. We'll see. There's AMC. Big breakdown. Oof. All right, we're going to cover there. Take a small little short position in the SPY. We just want to see if we push all the way down to break these lows here. AMC reversing big. So I'm going to short here at in this one. Trying to capitalize on the breakdowns here. Almost green in the queue. There we go. All right, so we are now effectively green on the day in the queue. We're also riding the SPY down here too. Covering, 10 shares left. You can see the market momentum start to show up on the downside. This is what a lot of professional traders do. This is why they always say trade the SPY. The SPY is just profitable. All right, we're going to cover that. Nice. Okay. Still trading the SPY and Q here. Taking a little baby trade here. AMC just broke completely down. Tour is starting to pull back some, so we might actually buy Tour here. What's a reasonable share size? Like what, 200 shares? Oh, Tour's not, okay. We're gonna buy Tour on the cup and handle pullback. We might actually add some more to this too. So we're in TOUR. I'm buying the stock itself, CW, not options. Just the regular stock. All right, so we're going to short again in the SPY, 25 shares. See if we get a quick little flush, and if it pushes up, we're going to cut it. Yeah, we're just going to cut that one. That one's fine. And then with Tour, we're in this with 200 shares. And so we're going to maybe add some more if it dips down to 84s. Short into the small bounce on the SPY here, 50 shares. See if we get a quick rejection is what we want. slightly green. Shares. Usually these small bounces are okay, but there we go. All right, we covered another piece on the SPY. 15 shares left, or 25 shares left, I mean. Still trying to drop. All right, so we're starting to push. I think we'll probably flush more from this, and so I don't mind adding right back here. Ooh, there we go. Right, we sold a little bit on tour. We ride the bounce up. So again, we're in 50 shares here, but I think we'll probably flush. Yep, there we go. All right, we're covering on the flush. 25 shares left. Yeah, we're gonna cover some more there. 10 shares left of the SPY. BNTC. Yeah, AMC kind of flushed. So there's BNTC. We're at 10 shares for the SPY. All right, so we are flushing down. Man, look at AGRX just fly up. So I thought the SPY might flush here. We'll add a little bit more on the bounce. I think the SPY might flush here again, but I don't know. It might not. At this point in time, we already rebounded some. We'll add our 50 shares right back, but we'll be pretty close. We'll be very quick to cut it and take profit like now. All right, we'll add it right back. We can take profit and cut it. Add it right back. Trying to be patient here. It looks like this looks like a bearish pattern. All right, there we go. We're covering some more. EBFM now? No, I don't see EBFM. I see BNTC pulling back some. Oh no, I just added to this. Oh, it's okay. 25 shares left of the SPY. Like I said, I genuinely think it'll probably come back down, but we're already up about 60 or 70 on this one today, so we'll cover this one now and keep our profit and wait for the rest. And then TOR, TOUR, is up, and so we'll take profit there if it hits like 90 cents to 91 cents. We'll take that profit too. And then AGRX is up to 230s. I still think the SPY will flush here, but we'll wait until we get some confirmation in that flush first. And then EBFM is still pretty red on the day, guys. It's just not really doing that much. There's AMC. Ivanhoe. IPO is at 1175 now. Didn't really do too much, but all good. We got a little bit of an upwick now on the SPY, so we'll add to that. Very nice day. I mean, we're up about 50. All right, we'll cover there. We'll wait. Nike. Nike ripped up at the open and then kind of flushed back down. Now it looks like a red to green move. This might be what's dragging the market down too. TOR ended up pulling back a little bit too much, so we'll just cut it and keep it roughly break even and then add back if it looks like it wants to bounce or so. But getting some turns in the market. Oh, while we got a second though, guys, I want you guys to check out a few different things. The first one I want you to check out is Top Step. Top Step funds traders in the futures market, and so they give you a demo. If you can hit their target while following their rules, they'll fund you between 50 up to over 100K. They are regulated and located in the U.S. They pay out millions every year. They fund thousands of traders a year. And so you can see I'm making most of my money on the SPY today. And if you look at like the E-mini, this is the exact same price action. Look, big green move, big drop, big green move, big green move, big drop, big green move. And so it's the same price action on the bottom right chart as it is on the top. And you can trade this bottom chart with no PDT rule, instant settlement, shorting ability. So if you want to short the market, you can go long. And again, Top Step is a legit funded account program. They're kind of the poster boy of funded account programs. They've been around for over a decade, over 10 years. They're regulated and located in the US, and they pay out millions every year. They fund thousands of traders a year. If you get funded, there's an 80% split, and you get to keep 100% of your first withdrawal as well. So just really, really useful. And again, if you want to check them out, here's the link. Great way to help support the channel. And yeah. If I didn't have a $30,000 account, I would almost certainly trade Top Step. Top Step's super useful. Consumer confidence came in. And again, guys, the other way to help support your boy here is checking out BitGet. BitGet is super useful. What BitGet allows you to do is trade crypto futures with leverage. So you can trade crypto futures with leverage. Crypto market's been a little scary right now, but if you want to capitalize on crypto, if you look at BitGet here, you can trade tons of coins with leverage here. So like, look at all these coins that you can trade. I think they updated their platform, but you can trade any of these with leverage. Like they have Chainlink. You can trade it with up to 20 times leverage. They have ETH, XRP, EOS, and you can trade short, go long on any of these cryptos with leverage. There's no PDT rule in the crypto market. And to be honest, I traded crypto a few days ago. Super useful, super fun to trade, and there's no PDT rule. You get instant settlement. They'll give you leverage, and BitGet is regulated for US users, so you can use them if you're in the US as well. You can build AI, bots and algorithms on BitGet as well in futures or regular spot investing. So like, even if you just want to invest in BitGet, you can. If I go to this here and I just go to spot trading, you can see I can invest regularly into crypto if I want to just buy Chainlink or XRP or any of that stuff. You can copy other profitable traders on BitGet as well, so you can see which ones are really making money and then copy them trade for trade by clicking follow. It'll take positions. If they buy, you buy, all that good stuff. And you can look back at their history to see which ones are really making money and which ones aren't. If I go to follow here, you can see which ones are really making money and which ones aren't. And so, you can kind of see what traders are actually doing it and which traders aren't. You can see their graphs, like their profit graph and all that stuff. This is the last 7 days. Here's the last month of this trader. Look at this trader. Pretty impressive. And with crypto futures, you do have graphs that look like this where you can make some big money. Again, futures market's really dope. You can paper trade on BitGet. And again, I'll post this link. Cool way to help support the channel as well. And with that said, we're going to move right on to the futures trading show that we have going on right now. So we do have a futures trading show going on right now. There's the link for BitGet. Check it out. How long does it take you to withdraw funds, and is it free? On which one, Craig? John, you still could, though, get funded and make money that way. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to, though. And that's the big thing. Like, if you wonder why I don't trade futures, it's because my account's pretty large. I have a $30,000 account. It just doesn't make much sense for me to trade futures if I can just buy the SPY directly with plenty of extra money. You know what I mean? So if I could buy the SPY regularly, I think I'd rather do that than trade futures. But if you don't have a $30,000 account, or if you don't have 6 figures in buying power like I do, then it might be good to trade, the futures market. And you can get around the PDT rule that way as well through Top Step. So you can find both of those links in the description. And with all that said, guys, we're going to go ahead and pivot to our future show that's starting right now. And so again, let me make sure this is set up and stick around. You don't have to go anywhere, guys. As soon as I end the stream, you're going to be brought to our newest future show that is going to start right now. Let me get Joel in here, and Joel's going to be hosting his own future show. All right, let me get Joel in here. And then we're going to start our future show, guys. See you guys over there.